clothes. Alright. I'll be back in a minute, man. Feel me? Quick Saturday night drive. Sometimes I gotta get in the car to, you know what I'm saying? Just clear my head. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta get in the car, clear your head. I know I'm not the only one who do this, but if I am, try it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Try it sometimes. Feel me? Turn these lights on. I realize a peace of mind comes in many different forms and facets for me. You know what I'm saying? A peace of mind could just be something as simple as this drive. I don't know why this joint ain't tracking right now. Oh yeah, I gotta put air in this tire. This joint is getting low. Yeah, peace of mind for me sometimes could just be a simple drive. You know what I'm saying? It's just solitude with my thoughts, working out, listening to music. But for the most part, I try to get a peace of mind by all means necessary. You know? Because from the day-to-day stresses, the negativity you're going to run into, things that don't go your way, you're going to run into it all. All of it's going to happen in your day. You know what I'm saying? The best thing you could do is just try to deal with it as best as possible, but don't let it dictate what your mood gonna be for the rest of your day or towards other people. I find myself when I'm in this journey to get better and become a better person, I find myself more or less alone with my thoughts and figuring out me. You can't point the finger at nobody else when you paying attention, when you focusing on yourself. And it's things that you need to do to grow as a person. You know what I mean? So I had to learn what solitude was and get familiar with not needing to be in a group to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Not being in a group to have fun. I know people to this day that if they're not with someone else, they don't know how to function. They don't know how to function if they're not with somebody else or a group of people. I don't judge them. I just don't want to be them. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I don't need anybody else to do or to have fun. Also, being uncomfortable. Last year, for the most part, was a learning phase for me. A lot of things didn't go my way or how I wanted it to go, but they was things that had to go that way. They was necessary. It was necessary for things to take place how they took place. And the quicker I found out, like, this process is necessary and I have to go through what I'm going through, whether it's the way I want it to be or not, the easier it was for me to be at peace with the outcomes of the situations. You know what I'm saying? So, by the way, for people watching this, I'm on the DJI Pocket 3. I'm using the Ulanzi SC2 DJI mic tools. I want to get out a little bit more with this DJI joint. See how I like it. It's just a lot easier. I try to walk in a spot today with my mirrorless. They stopped me so fast. Like if I was a food critic, I went to a restaurant. They was like, "Nah, what you doing?" I was like, "What you mean? I just want to vlog my, I want to vlog my food." They like, "Nah, none of that in here." So then later on, the waiter came over and they was just like, "Yeah, a lot of people come into these restaurants with their cameras and try to bash the restaurants." And she was like, "I told the owner, you're not that type of person." And I told her, I was like, "Yo, I respect it." You know what I'm saying? I totally respect that. You got to respect your brand, you know? But let me tell you like this. if somebody eat the food and they don't like it, they don't need to bring a camera into the store or to the restaurant in order to bash the brand. So you're going to get some actual good response, and you're going to get some bad response, and there's nothing you could do about it. That's the world we're in right now. You know what I mean? Social media, having a camera, posting things, that's just the world we're in. And you got to understand that. So long story short, the irony behind it is the general manager came out and they was like, yo, we would love for you to try our food. Several individuals say they know who you are. You know what I mean? You're a cool individual. You're not just a person trying to bash a brand. And I said, nah, I get it. And I wasn't trying to vlog the restaurant. I was literally just practicing vlogging. But it was a cool turnout. We had a conversation. I understood where they stood at. They understood what I was trying to do. So I have to go back there at some point when I want to try some Mediterranean food, which is amazing, and then just give them a review. I like the place. I go there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a person who, if something isn't good, unless somebody asks me, I'm not just gonna blatantly say, yo, don't go there, it's not great food. I just don't rock like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not that type of person. But now, let's say, for instance, I had a horrible experience as far as customer service. That's totally different, man. A lot like food can change, right? Like the way, when I first try something, it may not, 9 times out of 10, it tastes great. That one time it tastes bad, I'm not going to give it a bad review. But customer service is never a time customer service shouldn't be A1, right? Especially when you're in a place of providing a service. That's the thing that you could control. And some people who cook very well, they could be like, you could control the way food tastes as well. Everybody has a different palate, you know, and sometimes it's different cooks and things of that nature, and I understand it.